I'd like to thank today's organizers, the Global Citizen, for inviting me here today and making me a part of this wonderful and very noble movement. A lot of what the movement stands for has already been described by the speakers before me, and members of my fraternity have lended support to it. Before I go any further, I'd just like to commit myself yet again towards this very noble cause and say that Mr. Khemka mentioned about opening up the lines for registering this morning at 9 o'clock and took a figure of about 40,000 people. I want to tell you, Mr. Khemka, that amongst those 40,000, I was one of them in this morning. So if you can just advise me what I need to do to be able to win those social currency points so I can have a free ticket to the show, I shall be more than happy to do that. The speaker before me talked a lot about youth and how they need to be inspired and how they're going to be leading the country forward. I take strong exception to that because, you know, some of the oldies can also do some work. And if any time you will require my services, I shall be more than happy to be a part of that. Talking about education, I keep repeating an incident, and I want to say that again today. As host of KBC, I had a young girl of almost 23 years old sitting on the hot seat in front of me, and she came from the rural area, from a very poor environment, and she said that she was stopped from being educated at the age of, 12, 13, when she was studying in the 7th or 8th standard, and her father said, "We're not going to educate you anymore because the people and the village have told me we don't want to waste more money on your education because you're going to get married and go away, and why should I waste money on you?" The girl revolted against this process and this thinking. She left the home of her parents, went to her grandmother's house. She was treated equally badly there, asked to do all kinds of menial work, but she continued to study on her own and has educated herself to come and land up in the hot seat in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, during the course of the game, she won 25 lakh rupees. And when I asked her what she was going to do with this, she said, "I'm going to take this check to my father and tell her that her daughter is also an asset to the family." We are a nation that are very proud of our women. We have a huge cultural backlog, and we are fast changing that. Why should the woman, the wife, walk 10 steps behind the husband? There are many reasons why we need to change all that. 50% of the strength of a nation should be women, and they need their dignity, their presence, and their honor in our society. And that's what we need to work for. Once again, thank you so much for having me here. And I reiterate my commitment to this wonderful cause and any other action that I need to do to gain those social currency points for the show on the 19th of November. Thank you very much.